Namaste friends, and welcome to my channel. There's a lot of really great yoga postures that can really help to improve digestion. A lot of people suffer from indigestion, suffer from absorbing nutrients properly. And what we want to do is take some of the science of yoga and see how we can apply that to improve our digestion. So there's kind of like two ideas that we want to embrace as we're looking at what postures to help our digestive system. One of my favorite postures to help the digestive system is twists. So generally speaking, almost most twists are really going to help improve digestion just because of that idea that we're compressing and releasing a lot of our internal organs, especially the small and large intestine. We always have a joke in my yoga classes that after good twisting practice, everyone's gotta go right now. Part of that is because twisting innately helps to improve peristalsis in our digestion. Again, that idea of squeezing and releasing. There's also some other really good postures that we can do that are more centered when we're on our belly. So we want to basically bring this idea of compressing the lower belly. As we bring compression, starts to push blood away, and as we come out of it, fresh blood flow starts to enter this area. The more that we can start to bring blood into our digestive tract, the more that we're going to start to absorb our nutrients and have a healthier system. It is interesting to note, and I'm going to leave you with this thought as we get into this practice, that one of the biggest problems that's causing a lot of our digestive issues is stress. And anytime we get stressed out, what the body innately does is starts to pull away blood from our internal organs. So any kind of practice that we're going to do to bring blood or more blood or fresh blood into our digestive system is always going to be beneficial and helpful. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're just going to come onto our backs and we're going to bring our knees into our chest. And then from here, what I'd like you to do is just to bring the knees, do it all the way over to the right. So just come over and just kind of like you're coming into a fetal pose. And bring this hand and just kind of rest it onto your rib cage. If you have it in your capacity, just let the elbow come to the floor and the hand can rest here. Okay? And then just look directly up towards the ceiling and then close your eyes. We're just going to stay here for a few breaths. So again, we're just going to breathe in deeply and exhale deeply. This is just such a great posture. Not to get too personal, but sometimes if you have a lot of gas in your digestive system, this will start to push the gas out, leaving you feeling better. Although anybody you're living with might have a different experience, but you know, this isn't about them, this is about you right now. So breathe in deeply. And exhale deeply. I'm just going to take a few more breaths. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. All right, and then we're going to come back up, bring the knees in towards the chest, and then let the knees come all the way over to the left. And then take your opposite hand, just bring it to the ribs. If it's within your capacity and range of motion, just let the elbow come down. You can see that I have my left hand just resting on the knee. Okay, so just be really comfortable. So you can't see me on my right side, but my elbow isn't coming down. So I'm just going to rest my arm here. If you have a block handy or a pillow, you can just let the elbow come down. I just don't want too much stress in the upper body. And by stress, I mean stretching in this case. We're not looking to stress. We're not looking to stretch. We're just looking to hang out here for a couple of breaths. It's a very gentle twist, and we're going to get a lot more dynamic very shortly. So please hold on. Don't get too excited. We are going to do a lot more active twisting. But for now, I just want you to really breathe in and breathe out and relax as much as possible. Now, through the practice today, I'm going to show you 5 different practices to start helping your digestion. And you may not have the time to do this every day, so I would invite you just to pick 2 poses that you could do, maybe 3, and then if you have time, do all of them. Okay? Once we get going into the more dynamic part of this practice, you'll see that it doesn't really take that long once you start to build it into a routine. The most important thing is to really allow yourself to come into that rest and digest state. And part of the way to do that is to just kind of like start to let go, come into a relaxed state. And one of the ways to engender a relaxed state is through some deep breathing. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. All right, so let's continue with this program. So what I'd like you to do is from here is to bring the hands down beside you, and you're going to inhale, bring the arms over the head and push the heels up towards the sky as best as you can. Really lengthen the inside of your knees, so extending the knees, and then exhale, bring the knees into your chest. Now as you do that, see if you can pull the pubic bone up towards the heart center. Inhale, start to push the heels up towards the sky, bring the arms up above your head. And then exhale and bring the knees into your chest and pull the pubic bone up towards the navel. We'll do that a few more times. Inhale. And exhale. 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 Very nice. Just stay here, pulling the knees towards the chest. We'll just stay here for about 3 more breaths. Just try to breathe as deeply, as diaphragmatically as possible. And 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Pull the pubic bone up. Keep it there as you inhale. And then exhale, even pull it up more. Pull the pubic bone towards the heart. And let the feet come down. The arms come out to the sides about 45 degrees. The knees come together and just take a few deep breaths. Again, we're entering into the rest and digest state. We're activating, if you will, the parasympathetic nervous system. When we're stressed, we pull blood away from the internal organs. So if we can do yoga practices to pull the blood back into our internal organs, and we kind of start to shift the body naturally towards a more rest and digest state. The blood being pulled back into the internal organs triggers that parasympathetic response. Really nice. So now bring the arms out to the sides, pull the knees in, and what we're going to do here is you're going to inhale, exhale, bring the knees over to the left. Now, just bring them about halfway over or even a quarter of the way over. So we're doing a twist again. You're going to pull the knees up towards the shoulder, towards the left armpit, and then inhale, come back up. And exhale, come back over. And pull the knees up towards that left armpit. Pull the pubic bone up and towards the heart. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come back over. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come back over. Inhale, come back up. You guys can't see this right now, but over to my left, behind you, there's all of these like little squirrel monkeys jumping around. This place really is just a paradise. Inhale, come back up. And do it one more time. And exhale, come on over to the left. Keep reaching away with the right armpit. Again, you're not coming over that far. So I would say about a quarter of the way, no more than half. Pull the pubic bone up. The right shoulder blade is just grounded into the floor. And you can feel your whole core activating here. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, relax the feet down. Probably feel a lot of other things starting to get activated as well. Inhale deeply, just breathing into the digestion, exhaling into the digestion. All that we're doing is starting to bring more awareness into our digestion, breathing into that space, and doing some postures to begin increasing the blood flow, if you will, in our trunk, into our digestion. Let's do the other side. Bring the knees up into the chest. Exhale, bring the knees over to the right. Again, a quarter to halfway, no more. Pull the pubic bone up. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, and come back over to the right. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come back over to the right. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come over to the right. Good, pull the pubic bone up more towards the navel, and the navel to the heart. Reach out with the left hand, inhale, come back up. We're gonna do this 2 more times. Pull the pubic bone up, keep it lifted, and over to the right. Nice, you could feel this sense of engagement in the core. Keep lifting the knees away from the floor, pulling the knees towards the right armpit. Inhale, come back up. We'll do it 1 more time. Pull the pubic bone in, and then exhale. Bring the knees over to the right. I'm gonna stay here just a tad longer. Good, keep pulling the knees up into the armpits. Oh, yes. And then inhale, come back up. And exhale. Relax the feet down. Very nice. Bring the hands to the belly. Take a few deep breaths in and exhale out. Inhale in and exhale out. Inhale in and exhale out. Very nice. So come on over to your stomach now. And I'm going to bring the hands down beside your waist. Let your forehead come to the floor. And then inhale and lift the chest up. Now, if you want to, you can also lift the legs up. I don't want you to do it that much. Just do it a little bit. Take a breath or 2 right at the belly. And then exhale, come on down. And then come on up. And lift the chest and lift the legs. Just a little bit. Don't try so hard, but just really focus the breath now into the lower belly. And then exhale and come on down. And then come on up again. Lift the chest, lift the legs. You might notice that there's a desire to increase this each time, and it's because the muscles just wake up more and more each time that we do this. And then come on down. And come on up again. Now you don't have to lift the legs, so if you just want to lift the chest, but really focus the breath on the belly. So send the breath into the belly, and you can feel this kind of compression of the belly into the floor. And then come on down. Lift up again. In the yogic sciences, this particular pose is actually said to be one of the best for digestion. It's actually also a great pose to do before you go to bed at night. And then exhale, come on down. Inhale, come on up. And then come on down. And come on up. And come on down. And come on up one last time. Now this time I want you to go up a little bit higher. Really breathe into the lower belly. And then come on down. Bring your hands to where your forehead will be. Just bring your forehead to your hands. We're going to stay there for 4 breaths. It's beautiful. All right. So slowly start to come back up. What I'd like you to do is you have kind of two options here. If it's more comfortable for you to sit cross-legged, just sit cross-legged. And if you're able to, just have the legs out in front. You don't have to keep the legs straight, but if you are comfortable with leaving the legs straight and can sit up erect with a long spine, then you can also do that. The most important thing is that the hips are fixed. You're going to bring the hands to the shoulders. You're going to lift the chest up. And you can kind of see that I'm coming into a little bit of a spinal extension. So this is the opposite of a spinal extension. Don't want to sit like that. So you want to come up as high as you can. And for me to do that, I need to bend my knees a little bit because my hamstrings kind of pull. And sometimes my quads don't really activate properly. So you're going to inhale here, keep the hips squeezing together, and then exhale to your left as much as you can. And this is another great twist. This twist really kind of gets in there and engages and squeezes the internal organs a lot. Inhale, come back up. Lift the chest and heart, exhale and twist. And then come back up. Inhale and exhale, twist. Nice. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, twist. Keep the hips squeezing into the midline. Good. Turn the corners of your mouth upwards. Inhale, come back. Nice. Lift up. Exhale, twist. And then come back up. And exhale, twist. And come back up one more time. Lift up, up, up. And exhale, twist. Nice. And then come back up and then exhale. Just kind of feel for a moment in your body. It's like all of this energy, all this prana, all this blood flow starting to move and to shift. Let's do the other side. Bring the hands, recross the arms, bring the hands up to the shoulders, lift the chest, exhale, twist to your right. Nice. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, twist. And inhale, come back up. And exhale, twist. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, twist. Nice. Inhale, come back up. Lift up the chest and heart. And exhale, twist. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, twist. Nice. Inhale, come back up. And really nice kind of posture to do when we finish this is just like to come onto your back and bring the hands just on top of the belly. You can interlace them if you want to, or just have the hands resting there. Continue to engender this rest and digest feeling in your body. That you're truly embodying a more restful state. And you're embodying a breath that is slow and deep, but also nourishing. Embody a nourishing quality in your breath. And some people don't feel at home within themselves. And part of that feeling begins to cultivate a restless state in the body. So let's practice Prakti Bhavana, which is the opposite. Begin to just kind of repeat in your mind, I belong here. I am at home. I belong here. I am at home. And please continue to stay here as long as you like, breathing deeply in, exhaling deeply out. Inhaling deeply in, exhaling deeply out. I belong here. I am at home. Namaste, my friends. Continue staying here as long as you're comfortable. Breathing in, breathing out. Have a super wonderful day.